Going on, guys? It's Friday, so we're gonna start us off here with another one shot. We're gonna be taking a look at the Doom 2.0 normal difficulty. Still stuck on that right now, and we're going to the tech here. The team we'll be using is obviously a makeshift team, but makes most sense since a lot of these characters will be leveled up since people are using them either on the arena, in war, or they're just part of Dark Dimension 4. So. Nebula, I think no surprises here. She's pretty much just a placeholder because she's part of the Infinity Watch team. Everybody's probably gearing and tearing her as high as she can go. Doom, obvious reasons. Dark Dimension 4 completion character. Crazy ultimate and a pretty awesome damage as well. Still need to get his final blue isoates leveled up, but yes, you're gonna need him for sure, especially when we're talking about Doom raids. He's gonna have that impact, and giving those 3 extra turns to himself and to an ally is just immense. Doc Ock, he is no surprises. Obviously, I think most people have him leveled up for the Dark Dimension 4 legendary completions, and of course he fits in a multitude of roles: Alliance War, blitzing, and of course now raids. Minerva, I think for the most part, it's going to be either her or Shuri, but she's obviously one of the best early support characters that we had in this game, and of course I still continually pump resources into her because of that revive and that life drain, and most likely in the future as well. And last but not least, one of the latest additions to the game is Kestrel, and she's just pretty much broken every record, damage, speed, everything, and she's pretty much on par with Silver Surfer, who I think are probably easily the top 2 characters in the game here. But there you guys have it. So that's the 5 that we are going with, and yeah, for sure, let's jump right into it. So we're going to be doing the tech boss, and I just finished off the 1 node there. No deaths. The first few nodes aren't too bad, but definitely for sure, I did have to if RNG isn't good and they solely focus on Minerva, or they take out Kestrel, if they manage that, then I reset. But essentially what you want to do here is, when we get into this, you want to focus everything on Doom. You want to get rid of him first, and we should be able to erase him pretty faster because I've got Skirmisher on Nebula, and she's going to apply that vulnerability. And that's going to be really handy because what ends up happening is we can activate Kestrel's special. That's going to hit those characters there, get the defense down going, and then we're gonna smash that ultimate that we've saved up from the previous node. So what's important here is, if you want to one-shot this with ease, you just want to make sure all your cooldowns are ready to go from the previous node. So unfortunately, we don't have Doom's ultimate ready to go just yet. If you do, that's even better, but unfortunately for us, we didn't have it all, so that's fine. Minerva's ultimate comes in handy to heal ourselves up, and we do need it because we take a little bit of a beating here. And what's important here is, once you get rid of Doom, you can get rid of his bots as well, because that gives extra heals. But yeah, just hit anybody with defense down, because that's going to apply that extra little hit we get. So we'll get the regeneration from Doc Ock, which is nice. And then what we want to do is just focus in that left corner there with Miss Marvel. If you don't get rid of her, it's just going to be really annoying, because she's going to keep reapplying that taunt unless you disrupt her. But we'll just focus on her because she's pretty squishy. And if you leave her alone, actually, she'll just end up doing her heal, and it's a pain in the butt as well. So just erase her early. That's what I do. I do that, and then yeah, it's just, you can go after these stragglers afterwards. But Captain Marvel, she does a bit of damage, so that's why I'm going for her. Black Widow is a good one too, because you don't want her speeding up and stunning everybody. That gets annoying real fast as well. There's another one that pops up later on, but we leave that one alone because for the most part, she doesn't do too much once she lands that stun. But yeah, hit anybody with defense down. Once you get rid of that initial wave with Miss Marvel and Doom, it gets a little bit easier. It's pretty straightforward afterwards. You just keep pinging on to the defense down targets, and it helps. What's really interesting is obviously we don't have a tech-based raid team right now, so obviously we're trying to make do with what the characters we have in our arsenal. So I mean, obviously you know, you want to make sure you can level up characters that you're not going to regret. And that's kind of why I've picked these specific characters. So that's the reason why for that. I think in the future, what I'll do is I'll try to erase Colleen after I take down Miss Marvel, because yeah, you leave her alone. She just keeps applying all those attacks, and it's a pain in the butt. But yeah, take out Maria because she does a massive AOE and it hits like a yeah. So we'll do the ultimate there thanks to Doom, and then special the triple hit combo there, and then we get a couple of hits obviously from you know, the extra turn meter from Doom. So that's kind of nice, and it's also nice because we can apply some vulnerabilities as well and get some extra hits ready to go for Kestrel and Doom. Nice that they're both strikers, so they will get that extra little hit. And then of course, because we have Kestrel's passive as well, if they got defense down, they'll get that extra little hit. So we'll go after Colleen now. But as you guys can see, once you get down those initial waves, it's pretty straightforward. I don't find Hela as a threat because she doesn't have Greg thanks to Kestrel, so I just leave her alone. But yeah, once she does her ultimate and whatever, she is pretty she's pretty, you know, her damage isn't the best, so she's low risk to, you know, to leave on the board if you guys want to do that. But yeah, leave her last. I don't think she's a big threat at all. And then yeah, and then you can just keep going for Polaris. And then once we get rid of her, we can erase Black Widow as well. No point in going for her now because she just goes invis and that just gets annoying. So what we end up doing is just leaving her last, and there's no problem with that. But yeah, as you guys can see here, we can hit the auto. We got plenty of time to spare. We got the Mystic nodes after as well. So obviously you want to make sure Doom doesn't ult. So that way he can save his, you know, if he doesn't have an ultimate or whatever for the next one. But here you guys have a go. That's normal difficulty, Doom 2.0, one-shotting it. Like I said, I'm interested to see if this team will work on 1.1, or sorry, excuse me, 2.1. But we'll see when we actually get into that difficulty. But yeah, not too bad. Yeah, 17 mil worth of hits, and actually, I think this is probably one of the only ones I can do in one shot. The other ones are all mostly two shots on the bosses, but it's nice we can do a one shot and save some energy, so that way we can save our characters for the next batch. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.